Today's live Bitcoin trading, the New York session. Today is 6/28/25. I am currently in a long position in Bitcoin. Yesterday I was in a short position, but I was trading. I realized I was trading counter to the moving average crossover here on the daily, also counter to the 4 hour. So definitely facing some resistance there, and decided to take an exit yesterday. This morning, I'll walk you through what I'm seeing here on the weekly. Seeing the 9 EMA trading above the 18. Same thing here on the daily chart. Seeing the 9 trading above the 18 on the 4-hour chart. Seeing the 9 EMA trading above the 18, and on the 1-hour chart, seeing the non-EMA trading above the 18. So to me, this is showing bullish price delivery across all time frames. And then with the most recent crossover here on the 60-minute, with the low right here. And the high of the range here, I waited for, or in this candle, we get the moving average crossover. We get the moving average crossover here in this candle, and then I'm waiting for price action to continue, and then, or I'm waiting for price action to pull back to the EMAs here. No pullback here. Price continues to the buy side, and then we get pullback here. And I take an entry on pullback to the 9 EMA after getting the crossover. And then I've set my target for what would be 190% of the range. So this being this Fibonacci retracement tool is covering the extent of the range to 200%. With this being the low end of the range and this being the mid-level of the range, the 108.1391 would be 200% of the range. My profit target is here at 190% of the range. Still testing or still deploying this new system, which I've been making errors on, but improving as I'm getting more screen time with it. So small, keeping the account small and keeping the position small. $5 risk on this particular trade, with the stop loss just below the range low here. So there's a 10-cent spread on Bitcoin, so I gave this 20 cents. So the stop is, or the lower end of the range is 106.767. My stop is 106.766.8. And that's my stop. My take profit, you can see, is up here at this 108.001.9. And now you can see price action is trading just above the 9 EMA here on the 60-minute chart. So with all the moving averages in the same direction or trading in sync, I would imagine this would be a high probability setup here. Even though there's not been very much pullback here, I'm not going to concern myself so much with my expectations on price action as opposed to just trading what's in front of me here. So if all goes well, we can hit that profit target. And you can see here on the 4-hour, basically this is a liquidity grab. There's going to be buy-side liquidity located in this area for anyone who went short in this area here, like I did. I believe this is going to be a raid on that liquidity, and potentially a raid on the liquidity up here. There's also going to be buy-side liquidity up here. So two buy-side liquidity pools just above this area that I believe that are currently being targeted, and I've currently got my long position based on that assumption here. So currently, trying to do a better job of being aware of the placement of the exponential moving averages on the 4 hour and on the daily charts. I want to keep an eye on those and making sure that my trades on the 60-minute chart are in line with either the 4 or the daily. I'm recognizing over the last day and a half that I was trading counter to those charts, which would explain my frustration on why it was very difficult for me to get any continuation on any trades. So changed my position today with the 60-minute, getting back into sync with the 4 hour and the daily, with the current position that I'm in here, which is trading in my direction, but moving quite slowly. So we're approximately 20 minutes away from what would be the New York Open on a business day. Today is Saturday, but the algorithm tends to trade in a rhythm with basically how the market cycles, or let's say the intraday market cycles. So it's possible that in about 20 minutes or so, there could be some increased volatility, or the price delivering algorithm could, let's say, increase the volatility here of the price action just based on the rhythm of the daily crypto cycle. But currently in this long position to see if there's continuation here. But even though this position is taking its time, making a decision what it wants to do, I am currently green in the trade, so currently my entry stands as sufficient, and we'll see if it holds up here. Price action has failed to reach the 18 EMA so far here on the 60 minutes since the 9 crossed back above the 18, so potentially showing some strength here, but taking its time to deliver price to the buy side in any type of meaningful way since pulling back to the 9 EMA. For me on the daily chart, Bitcoin is quite extended from down here, and this is the extent of the pullback so far on this type of price action, which seems a bit minimal, but Bitcoin is also just coming off of this downtrend here. So I was not trading this system at the time, but this would have been a nice area here to trade off of the daily. So what I'm also interested in doing here is taking trades off of different time frames, off of the 60, off of the 4-hour, and off of the daily chart, and basically keeping the weekly in place as, let's say, just my highest time frame that I take analysis off of, just looking at institutional trading, let's say, habits, and understanding that like the daily is where they're going to likely do most of their work, but understanding that whatever that they're doing on the daily, they would have weekly objectives that they're trying to achieve. So keeping an eye on the weekly, and also understanding that if the weekly EMAs are in line with the smaller time frames, including the daily and 4 hour, then that would likely increase the probabilities of success in a position. But lately it seems like any position that I'm in goes halfway and then comes back on me. So I know it doesn't happen like that all the time, but it seems that way for the most part. We'll see if we can resume some winning habits, if at all possible, with the current system in place. So these three previous candles have put in a 3-bar play of higher highs and higher lows here, but the range is very narrow here that is trading in, and the lows and the highs that have been put in for each candle are minimal from the previous candle. So showing strength, but not very much here at the non-EMA here on the 60-minute, with the current candle trading inside of the previous candle and price being delivered to the sell side. And it appears price wants to potentially retest the non-EMA here on the 60-minute. The non-EMA currently at 107.260, and price on Bitcoin currently 107.272.9. As per usual, while I'm in a Bitcoin position lately, it moves like mud. So we can see Bitcoin has been doing nothing but consolidating since breaking out on Monday. So not the most exciting price action. And no real trading opportunities since Monday until just now this morning here with this weak looking long position here. And I'm calling it weak just because there's such a lack of pullback in this, not seeing the possibility for any type of real expansion here. But that could all change in a moment. But for right now, price being delivered to the sell side in Bitcoin. Price trading at the 9 EMA currently. The 9 EMA is at 107.2566, and Bitcoin price 107.2541. So just trading under the 9 EMA currently. Price still being delivered to the sell side here. Potentially a test of the 18 EMA or putting in a new 60-minute low potentially. be approaching a new 60-minute low, about $5 away from a new 60-minute low. Or $5 away from a new 60-minute low. Price holding here at 107,237.1, just above the low of the previous 60-minute candle. Price at an absolute standstill here. So all sell side delivery here in this 60-minute candle. Price here frozen in time, just above the 60-minute low of the previous candle. From this price, price will either make a sharp movement to the sell side or a sharp movement to the buy side. Typically when you see price hold at a level for this long, typically you get something when it moves out of it, but much of nothing may happen from this, from what I'm seeing here this morning. So price action looking more like a failed buy attempt here. And price still being delivered to the sell side, looking like it is about to test the 18 EMA as it puts in a new 60-minute low. Price now at 107,2033, 107,199.9. Price still being delivered to the sell side. Be interesting to see if Bitcoin did a moving average crossover just to do a moving average crossover again, potentially. Price still holding here. So we'll see if there's another leg down after price decides to unfreeze itself here. Price just above the 18 EMA here on the 60-minute. Price still frozen here. I think price did move 10 cents from 107,199.9 to 107,199.8. So maybe in 5 minutes or less than 5 minutes, when the pseudo U.S. Open happens, pseudo New York Opens happens, potentially there will be some movement. And another 10-cent drop. 107, 199.7 now. So price being delivered to the sell side 10 cents at a time. Continued sell side delivery here. More sell side delivery. Price almost back at equilibrium here. So another thing I may want to look into testing is when I'm taking these entries at the moving averages, debating on whether or not the better entry would be at the equilibrium point. Because my entries at the moving averages are always being violated. But the consistency of price action reaching a Fibonacci level, let's say the ICT optimal trade entry areas of 62 to 79%, these moving average crossovers rarely get there. But if they do, or I would say they get there, I wouldn't say rarely, they do get there, but they all don't get there, and they all go to different places. So more interested in this equilibrium level currently, as a potential place to consistently get better entries. Number 7109. Now we're getting, okay. Oh, 8, 1.9 here. So trying to avoid like this type of drawdown here is the main objective. So just add it here to this position. Now we're at what would be the pseudo New York Open here. See if we get some more drawdown. And my assumption would be that on entry, price will move against me, which it has. Now price consolidating down here. So looking at this Fibonacci retracement here, now that price has gone back into an area of discount, I would say it has the potential to be delivered back to the buy side now. So maybe that's what I will look into going forward, is making sure that when I'm buying, that I'm buying at a discount, and when I'm selling at a premium. But instead of taking the moving average crossover, or taking the moving averages as entries, potentially taking the equilibrium point as an entry, and then receiving overall fair value or value for the price action that initiated the crossover, as opposed to getting the moving average here. You can also see the 9 EMA starting to curl, starting to roll over here. So Bitcoin could be preparing for another moving average crossover here on the 60-minute, or this could just be in relation to this current price action, which has price being delivered back into an area of value to the long side. Price currently just below my second entry here. Consolidating around this area. We'll see if this level can hold up here, just below the equilibrium. We'll see if this area can hold, and it is now currently not holding, and prices being delivered to the sell side here. Still being delivered to the sell side here. Price consolidating here around the 107.50 level. Look at these orders. Or not. So this is looking like it's going to stop me out here, which is fine. Some buy-side delivery here on price. Price now trading just above my second entry. Price consolidating. So price holding here around the 107.80 level at 107.84.8. And price frozen in time again. Uh, 20 minutes, a little less than 20 minutes remaining in the current candle. Price still consolidating here, back at the entry, or back at the second entry, just below the second entry price. Well, if all goes well, this is just pullback from the moving average crossover here, and we'll get continuation to the buy side here and likely sweep some liquidity. If not, this will fail, and I'll just look for other opportunities. But since things are going so slow this morning, I'm going to wrap up the stream here. But this is On Tilt Trading with today's live Bitcoin trading, the New York session. We'll see you next.